How to resolve conflicts and achieve a more stable world, a peaceful solutions generated from artificial intelligence. The question of how to create a world without war is a complex and challenging one. However, with the advancements in artificial intelligence, it is now possible to explore new strategies and tactics that can be employed to achieve a more peaceful and stable world for all. Join us as we dive into the capabilities of AI and how it can be used to promote diplomacy and peaceful resolution of conflicts, building strong international institutions, increasing economic interdependence, advancing education and understanding, building strong and inclusive societies, and achieving disarmament and arms control. Discover the potential of AI to bring us closer to a world without war. But before that, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Creating a world without war would likely require a combination of several different approaches. Some possible ways to achieve this goal includes: 1. Promoting diplomacy and peaceful resolutions of conflicts is a key strategy for preventing war from breaking out. By encouraging countries to engage in diplomatic negotiations and use peaceful means to resolve disputes, we can help to de-escalate tensions and find mutually acceptable solutions to conflicts. One way to promote diplomacy is through the use of diplomatic envoys, who can act as intermediaries between countries and help to facilitate communication and negotiation. International organizations such as the United Nations can also play a key role in promoting diplomacy by providing a neutral platform for countries to engage in dialogue and negotiation. Another way to promote diplomacy is through the use of various peacekeeping and peacebuilding measures, such as ceasefire agreements, disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration programs, humanitarian aid, and support for democratization and human rights. In addition, mediation and facilitation are also effective ways to find peaceful solutions to conflicts. Mediation is the process of bringing parties together to reach an agreement, facilitated by a neutral third party. Facilitation is the process of providing support to the parties to reach an agreement, without imposing an outcome. It's important to note that diplomacy and peaceful resolution of conflicts are not always successful, and in some cases, war may be the only option. However, by promoting diplomacy and peaceful resolution of conflicts, we can reduce the likelihood of war breaking out and mitigate the destructive consequences of war when it does occur. 2. Building strong international institutions, such as the United Nations, UN, is an important strategy for maintaining peace and security around the world. The UN plays a crucial role in addressing the root causes of war and providing a framework for resolving disputes peacefully. The UN has several different mechanisms and bodies that can help to maintain peace and security, such as 1. The Security Council. The Security Council is responsible for maintaining international peace and security. It has the authority to take a range of measures to address conflicts, including sanctions, embargoes, and the deployment of peacekeeping forces. 2. The General Assembly. The General Assembly provides a forum for all member states to discuss and address international issues, including those related to peace and security. 3. The International Court of Justice. The International Court of Justice settles legal disputes between states and gives advisory opinions on legal questions referred to it by the UN and other international organizations. The UN also has several specialized agencies and programs that focus on specific issues related to peace and security, such as the Office for Disarmament Affairs, the Department of Political and Peacebuilding Affairs, and the Department of Peace Operations. Furthermore, the UN also plays a key role in peacekeeping operations, which are designed to help countries and regions that are experiencing or recovering from conflict to establish lasting peace and stability. UN peacekeeping operations are often carried out by a mix of military, police, and civilian personnel, and can include a range of activities such as monitoring ceasefires, protecting civilians, and supporting disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration programs. By strengthening these international institutions, we can better address the root causes of war and provide a framework for resolving disputes peacefully. This includes providing better funding, more personnel, and more political will to take on peacekeeping operations, as well as providing a better mechanism for negotiating disputes, and providing a more effective way to enforce resolutions. It's important to note that international institutions alone cannot guarantee peace, and that the support and cooperation of member states is also essential for their effectiveness. 3. Increasing economic interdependence is a strategy that can help to reduce the likelihood of war between countries. The idea behind this strategy is that when countries are heavily dependent on one another for trade and commerce, they have a strong incentive to maintain peaceful relations. Economic interdependence can be achieved through various means such as 1. Trade agreements. Countries that have a high level of trade with one another are less likely to go to war because they have a shared economic interest in maintaining peace. 2. Foreign investment. When countries have a significant amount of foreign investment from other countries, they are less likely to go to war because they would risk losing that investment. 3. Shared resources. When countries share resources such as water, oil, or gas, they have a shared interest in maintaining peace because they depend on each other for access to those resources. 4. International organizations. International organizations such as the World Trade Organization, WTO, can help to promote economic interdependence by encouraging free trade and reducing barriers to trade between countries. It's worth mentioning that economic interdependence does not always prevent war, but it does make it less likely. This is because economic interdependence creates a shared interest in maintaining peace and stability, which makes it less appealing for countries to go to war. This is known as the theory of the democratic peace, which argues that countries that are economically interdependent and have a high level of democracy are less likely to go to war with each other. However, it's important to note that economic interdependence alone is not a guarantee for peace, and other factors such as political, cultural and ideological differences can still lead to conflicts. Therefore, it's important to combine economic interdependence with other strategies such as diplomacy and promoting shared values to reduce the risk of war. 4. Advancing education and understanding is an important strategy for reducing the likelihood of conflicts arising due to misunderstandings or mistrust. By fostering greater understanding and appreciation of different cultures and perspectives, we can help to build mutual respect and cooperation between different groups and nations, which can reduce the risk of conflicts breaking out. There are several ways to advance education and understanding, such as 1. Cultural exchange programs. Cultural exchange programs can provide opportunities for people from different cultures to learn about each other's customs, beliefs, and values. This can help to reduce misunderstandings and mistrust between different groups. 2. Education in schools. Incorporating education on different cultures, history, and perspectives in the curriculum can help to promote understanding and respect for diversity. 3. Media and communication. By promoting accurate and unbiased reporting on different cultures, and providing a platform for dialogue and exchange of ideas, we can help to reduce misunderstandings and mistrust. 4. International organizations. International organizations such as the United Nations can play a key role in advancing education and understanding by providing a platform for dialogue and cooperation between different countries and cultures. It's important to note that advancing education and understanding is not a quick fix, and it takes time to build mutual understanding and respect. Furthermore, education and understanding alone cannot guarantee peace, and other factors such as economic, political and security issues can still lead to conflicts. Therefore, it's important to combine education and understanding with other strategies such as diplomacy and economic interdependence to reduce the risk of war. 5. Building strong and inclusive societies is an important strategy for reducing the likelihood of war. By working to reduce poverty, inequality, and discrimination, we can create more stable and resilient societies that are less likely to experience war. There are several ways to build strong and inclusive societies, such as 1. Reducing poverty. By reducing poverty, we can help to improve access to basic needs such as food, shelter, and healthcare. This can help to reduce social unrest and reduce the likelihood of war breaking out. 2. Reducing inequality. By reducing income and wealth inequality, we can help to create a more equal society, which can help to reduce social unrest and reduce the likelihood of war breaking out. 3. Tackling discrimination. By addressing discrimination based on race, gender, religion, and other factors, we can help to create a more inclusive society, which can help to reduce social unrest and reduce the likelihood of war breaking out. 4. Investing in education and job opportunities. By investing in education and job opportunities, we can help to improve the economic prospects of individuals and communities, which can help to reduce poverty and inequality and can create more stable and resilient societies. It's worth noting that building strong and inclusive societies is a long-term process, and it requires the cooperation and commitment of governments, civil society, and individuals. Furthermore, building strong and inclusive societies alone is not a guarantee for peace, and other factors such as political, economic and security issues can still lead to conflicts. Therefore, it's important to combine building strong and inclusive societies with other strategies such as diplomacy and economic interdependence to reduce the risk of war. 6. Disarmament and arms control are important strategies for reducing the likelihood of war breaking out and making it easier to resolve conflicts peacefully. By reducing the number and types of weapons available to countries, we can reduce the risk of accidental or intentional use of weapons, and decrease the potential for escalation of conflicts. There are several ways to achieve disarmament and arms control, such as 1. Arms control agreements. Countries can negotiate arms control agreements to limit the number and types of weapons they possess, as well as establish procedures for inspections and verification of compliance. 2. Disarmament treaties. Countries can negotiate disarmament treaties to eliminate specific types of weapons, such as nuclear, chemical, or biological weapons. 3. Banning specific weapons. International agreements can be made to ban the use, production, and trade of specific weapons, such as landmines or cluster munitions. 4. Arms embargoes. International organizations such as the United Nations can impose arms embargoes on countries to restrict the import and export of weapons. It's worth noting that disarmament and arms control is a complex and difficult process, and it requires the cooperation and commitment of governments, international organizations, and civil society. Furthermore, disarmament and arms control alone is not a guarantee for peace, and other factors such as political, economic and security issues can still lead to conflicts. Therefore, it's important to combine disarmament and arms control with other strategies such as diplomacy and economic interdependence to reduce the risk of war. We hope this exploration of how artificial intelligence can be used to create a world without war has provided you with valuable insights and ideas. The goal of a world without war is a complex and ambitious one, but with the advancements in AI, we now have the opportunity to explore new strategies and tactics that can help us achieve this goal. Remember that creating a world without war is a long-term process that requires the cooperation and commitment of governments, international organizations, civil society, and individuals. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to your thoughts and feedback in the comments section. We appreciate your time and support, and we look forward to bringing you more valuable content on this topic. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. See you next time.